Hi everyone, in this tutorial I'm gonna talk about methods in Java, okay? So first we need to create a Java project. So just click on File, New, and then click on Java Project, okay? And for the project name, just type in here methods and then click on Finish. So as you can see here, our project is now created. So now we need a main class, okay? So just click on this src folder and then click on File, New, and then click on Class. So for the class name, just type in here method, okay? And for the package name, we need a reverse domain here. Just type in here com.yourname.projectname. Okay, and for the modifiers, choose public, and here make sure that you check this checkbox here that says public static void main method. Okay, this is the starting point for running our Java codes. Okay, and then click on Finish. So as you can see here, our class is now created. Okay, so now let me actually delete this comment here. And then in order to make this editor area wider, I just need to double click on this method.java tab here, okay? Our editor area is now much wider and we can write our codes inside the main method, okay? So I want to talk about methods in Java, okay? So what are methods? A Java method is a collection of statements that are grouped together to perform an operation, okay? You have been using methods in the previous tutorials like the main method that I told you about, okay? In this tutorial, I'm going to show you what methods actually are and how you can create your own methods, okay? So a method is just a chunk of code that does a particular job, okay? But methods are set out in a certain way. You have a method header and a method body. The header is where you tell Java what value type, if any, the method will return, okay? An int value, a double value, etc., okay? As well as the return type, you need a name for your method, which also goes in the header, okay? You can pass values over to your methods and these go between a pair of round brackets, okay? The method body is where your statement goes, okay? Inside the method body, you actually put your own statements, okay? So first, let me point out that you must always create your methods inside the class, okay? And you cannot create your methods inside other methods, okay? So for example, you cannot create a method inside the main method, okay? So now, let me give you some real examples, okay? We cannot actually create methods inside other methods, okay? We can only create methods inside the class, okay? So inside the method class, as you can see here, in between those curly braces, this is our method class, okay? Here I can actually create my own method. So I just need to type in here void, okay? And the name of my method would be do something. Okay, and then at the end of my method name, I need to put in a pair of round brackets, okay? And then I need to open and close my method by using an opening curly brace followed by a closing curly brace, okay? So as you can see here, our method is now created, okay? So what does this void here mean, okay? So here, this void here is the return value of my method. Okay, so first, in order to create your method, you need to actually specify the return value of your method. So as you can see here, the return value of my method is void, okay? This means that this method returns nothing, okay? This void here means that my method is gonna return nothing. And my method is going to actually just do something, okay? This type of method is the most simplest type of method. So as you can see here, I must give my method a name, okay? This is the name of my method, do something. And then at the end of my method, I need to put in a pair of round brackets. After that, I need to open and close my method by using an opening curly brace followed by a closing curly brace, okay? So this is how you create a method in Java, okay? And then inside the method, I can put my statements. So inside these two curly braces, I can put my own statements, okay? So for example, now I just want to output the value of some text to the console, okay? So I just need to type in here system dot out dot println, and then inside the parentheses I need to put in two double quotes, and then inside the double quotes I can put in my text, okay? So this text comes from the do something method, okay? So now if I run my project, as you can see here, it's gonna show us nothing. We need to actually call our method from the main method, okay? That's the importance of the main method. The main method is the starting point for running our Java codes, okay? Without this main method, we cannot actually run or execute our Java codes, okay? So inside the main method, okay, I just need to refer to the name of our method, okay? So the name of our method is do something, okay? So I just need to refer to this name. So I need to type in here do something, okay? And then at the end of my method name, I need to put a pair of round brackets, okay? And then at the end, I need to put in a semicolon, okay? So as you can see here, it's now showing us an error, okay? So first, let me point out that in order to make the Eclipse happy for now, just put the static keyword at the start of your method creation, okay? Static void do something, okay? So I'll talk more about this static keyword later, but for now, make sure that you put the static keyword before your method creations, okay? So as you can see here, the error is now gone. So if I run my project now, as you can see, it outputs this value to the console. This text comes from the do something method, okay? This text is the result of execution of this line of code here, okay? And in line 9, as you can see inside the main method, I actually called this method, okay? So first, when I actually run my project, it's gonna execute this main method, okay? And then inside the main method, I actually referred to the name of our method, do something. And then it's gonna actually go inside the do something method, and then it's gonna execute this line of code. And as you can see here, this is the value that is outputted to the console, okay? Now let me give you another example, okay? So first, I need to put in the static keyword, okay? Static. And then I need to specify the return type of my method, okay? So the return type of my method is void, okay? And then I need to give my method a name, okay? So the name of my method would be multiply two numbers, okay? So this is the name of our method. And then at the end of our method name, we need to put in a pair of round brackets. And then I need to open and close my method by using an opening curly brace followed by a closing curly brace. So as you can see here, our method is now created, okay? So now I can put in my statements inside this method, okay? So now I want to create some variables here. So the first variable is int a, and then I can assign a value to my variable, for example, number 2. And the second variable is int b, and I can assign another value to this variable, for example, number 6. And here I want to create another variable in order to store of multiplication of these two numbers, okay? So here I just need to refer to the name of my a variable multiplied by b, okay? And then I need to put in a semicolon at the end of my statement, okay? And here I want to output the result to the console, system.out.println, and then inside the parentheses, and then inside the parentheses I just need to refer to the result, and then at the end of my statement I need to put in a semicolon.